I want to talk a little bit about artificial intelligence, or AI, and how that can be applied to policing and law enforcement. Because the issue with AI in policing is somehow it can't help but conjure up images of Minority Report or Terminator or RoboCop, and some rather cold and dystopian future where the machines take over the world. AI is actually a critical tool to law enforcement and public safety agencies, and increasingly so. Public safety agencies are facing growing threats both in the physical world and increasingly in the virtual world. And AI is a key tool in helping them to address these threats and keep us all safe. There are probably three key areas where I would say artificial intelligence could have an immediate impact. The first of these is managing the mundane. There is still a huge number of jobs which police officers have to do, which are relatively repetitive, mundane, and don't really make best use of police officers or police staff skills. And we're already seeing artificial intelligence making a huge impact in these areas in other industries. And slowly, the benefits of this are starting to happen within policing and law enforcement. The second area is very much something I would call seeing the unseeable. We've all seen the images of the operator sitting there in front of a bank of 60 screens trying to identify something going wrong or some risk or some harm. But the human brain just simply can't consume, analyze and interpret the huge volumes of data which we're seeing being produced today. So if law enforcement is to stand any chance of really getting the insight from this massive data, then it needs to turn to artificial intelligence to help it understand, to help it extract that insight. And the use of machine vision with artificial intelligence is a key tool in helping to make this happen. And the final area is policing the virtual world. We all are familiar with the Bobby on the beat and the way that officers police our physical space. But now, increasingly, the threat is moving online. And how are police and law enforcement agencies not only going to police the physical world, but also police the virtual world? And artificial intelligence has a huge role to play here in terms of helping to increase the reach of law enforcement agencies, to increase the insight, and to give them effectively extra power and extra ability to police this increasingly growing and increasingly complex virtual world. So, three key areas where I think artificial intelligence can have a huge impact in helping law enforcement agencies and policing. That whole managing the mundane and helping to take the day-to-day repetitive activities away from police officers so that they can focus on their communities. That whole area of actually understanding and seeing the unseeable and using machine vision and artificial intelligence to interpret this huge amount of data. And finally, providing that extra power and reach to help policing agencies police the virtual world as well as the physical one.